You see, all of those verses and the Quran actually make it clear that when a disaster happened to you because of what your hands did. So why Allah is upset from the Muslims? Read it. And if we had not sent to the people of Mecca, this by the way doesn't say, all of this is the bracket is false. Okay, case calamity should size them. I mean, what kind of translation this guy is using? Google something? Let us use another idiot. You know, actually I find it very funny that Yasser Kadhi, he said that Yusuf Ali don't speak Arabic. But read carefully. Oh, this guy, he added Quraysh. Let us see a different one. The Muslim, they keep saying the Quran is for every time, but then they say this is for Quraysh. Otherwise, if a disaster should affect them because of what they or their own hand have sent before them, they might say our Lord was sent. I mean, guys, anyone understand anything? Is that English, ya Mursi? ولولا أن تصيبهم مصيبة بما قدمت أيديهم فيقولون ربنا لولا أرسلت إلينا رسولا. What the heck is that? Where is the cheese? I'm changing translators to see if I can find something we can understand. Let us use a different one. Itani and Allah. Otherwise, if calamity befall on them as a result of what their hand has perpetrated, this is a new English word, they would say, our Lord, if only had sent us a messenger. And this is Quran. Oh boy. Oh. And look, in Arabic here it says وَلَكِنَّا أَنْشَأْنَا قُرُونًا فَتَطَاوَلَ عَلَيْهِمْ. So look, the Muslim translate, and we establish a narration. In Arabic it says قُرُونًا. قُرُونًا, you cannot say this is about a century. أَنْشَأْنَا قُرُونًا. How that can be century? أنشأنا. Do you build centuries? Stupidity. Anyway, do we have any Muslim would like to show us something smart in the Quran? I don't know why, but since I've been watching your videos, I try to challenge sheikhs. They always seem scared. Well, you know, the only one who call us actually is the one who have no career to lose. And if they have a career to lose, they hide their name, so they will not be known. Do we have any Muhammadan would like to say anything? Anyone? Actually, there is an old debate happened in the time of Muhammad. You know, the Quran is full of stupid stories, and Muhammad told the Muslims that the bird al-Hudhud, which is mentioned in the Quran, chapter 27, verse number 20, when Sulaiman, he was checking the birds, he have an army of genie, an army of a human, an army of birds, chickens. One of the birds, he is al-hub, the hudhud. In Arabic it says hubbu. I'm not sure if I'm saying the word correctly. I don't know if you know how the bird look like. Let me show you. By the way, this is a lucky bird. You see, the fiction story protected this bird in the Middle East. No Muslim dared to kill it. See how lucky you can be, even as an animal, because of a fiction story? That's it. Muhammad, he mentioned it. This guy was serving Prophet of Allah. So this guy is a Captain Hudhud. So according to Muhammad, this bird, he can see water under the ground, in the deep earth. So a Muslim asked Ibn Abbas. He said to him, well, how come then, if he can see what is under the ground, under the dirt, how come then a little child can put some seed in a trap and cover the trap with some dust, and this bird, he fell into the trap and we capture him? Ibn Abbas respond by saying, may Allah curse you, may Allah destroy you, may Allah bring calamity on you, may Allah make you blind. May Allah make what the heck? I mean, you see what happened when you debate them and you get them busted? So this is a smart Muslim. He decided to use his brain, not his ass. So he said to himself, well, if this is a bird, you know, he have all this qualification, he can see under the ground. Well, you know what? I mean, then how in the world, you know, we can put a trap, cover it by some dirt, and put some seed in the top, and this poor bird, he don't see it. It doesn't make any sense. And right away the answer is, may Allah curse you. May Allah destroy you. And actually you find that in Ibn Kathir, the story. This is the chapter 27, verse number 20, 21. Mujahid said, and etc. blah 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 blah. It says here, Ibn Abbas, that the hub was an expert who used to show Solomon where the water was if he was out in the open land and needed water. The hoopoe would look for the water for him in various strata of the earth, just as a man look at things on the surface of the earth. He would know just how far below the surface the water was. This guy, he have a GPS laser, he have a sensor, he can even measure how many meters under the ground you can find water. All right. So when the hoopoe showed him where the water was, Suleiman would command the jinn and to dig. So the bird, he say, here, Suleiman, see it. This is Aridawa, not the bird. They have the same voice. Here, dig here. And then the genies, they dig and they find the water. Then one of the Muslim, he said to Ibn Abbas, one day, Abdullah ibn Abbas told a similar story. And among the people was a man. And by anyone, he questioned Islam, the Muslim called him Khawarij. Khawarij always present something bad. Khawarij mean the outsider, which mean the one who they are not really convinced, you know, whose name was Nafi' ibn al-Azraq, who was often used to raise objections. Read carefully. He raised objection to Ibn Abbas. He said to him, sound like a smart guy, huh? Stop, Ibn Abbas. You will be defeated in this debate now, in this argument today. Ibn Abbas right away, when he heard this guy is talking, he made poo-poo. Look, what the heck? Ibn Abbas, he said, why? Nafi, he said, you are telling me that the hoopoe can see water beneath the ground, but any boy can put seed in a trap and cover the trap with dirt, and the hoopoe will come and take the seed, so the boy can catch him in the trap. How Ibn Abbas he answer? May Allah curse you. May Allah destroy you. May Allah kill you. May Allah make you blind. May Allah make you have cancer. May Allah make you have diarrhea. May Allah cut your penis. May Allah make you lose your teeth. Like, what the heck? He started cursing him, asking Allah to bring disasters on him. And then the guy, when this happened, he said, okay. I will, by Allah, I will never dispute with you anymore about anything in the Quran. Do you see it? You won. That's it. You won. The guy got scared. Oh man, they will kill me now. He could not refute him. He could not answer him about his lies and fictions. So right away they start cursing the guy, and may Allah kill you, may Allah destroy you, may Allah, may Allah make you blind. The guy, he said, okay, I'm convinced, by Allah, I will never dispute with you concerning anything in the Quran. And this is how the guy was refuted. And this is why nobody in the Middle East can debate the Quran. Who can debate the Quran? Anyone dare to debate the Quran? We dare. We laugh at it. And by the way, one of you said to me, should we make a donation to help people who they have an earthquake problem? Me, myself, I support making donation to help any people who need. But I tell you, my friend, those are thieves. The one who receive the donations, they are thieves. Do you know how much donation the Palestinians they receive every year for education, for building schools, even food, even milk for the babies? Until now, since their war happened 70 years with Israel ago, until now, their school is built by donation. They get salary. They get beef. Canned beef, every family. Milk. All of this is sold in the street, in the black market. The leaders of Hamas, they take all the money. They build villas. Everybody have 4 wives, 20 kids. And all those assistants will be sold in the market. Even clothing you send by Salvation Army. Do you know what they do to them? They will never give one for free. They sell it. So we are talking about Turkey. And not only that, in Turkey right now, there's a big problem. They are kidnapping kids. And they are even stealing dead bodies for their organs. The guy, he just died. They cut his chest. They take his kidney. They take his heart and they ship it overseas. Huge mafia. This is Turkey, my friend. So don't waste your money, because your money will never help anyone. The real poor one who need help, he will never get any help. The rich ones, and look at the hypocrisy. All the world is sending help to Turkey, but nobody, those poor in Syria, nobody sending anything to them. Nothing. Those people, they have 10 years, 12 years war. They have nothing functioning. They have no electricity. They have nothing working. And now they have the earthquake, and nobody sent anything. All the help is going to Turkey, which is part of the NATO. Yeah. Erdogan just a week ago, he said he want to shake the ground under Athens. He will attack Greece. He said our missiles, they will arrive to Athens and they will shake the ground under their feet. A week after, the ground is shaking under his feet. And I say that this is not the massive earthquake which is going to happen. The dream I saw, and imagine, I don't want to claim to be a prophet, I am not. I saw a vision. And when many of you contact me saying what you said have come to be true, actually already there's two earthquake happen. I said for the first one, no, this is not the one, and this one is not the one yet. The one I saw is extremely scary. So I say that Turkey is going to face a very, very bad time. A massive destruction might destroy the whole country forever, which means the country will collapse. The vision I saw the earth moving like waves, screaming, crying, tens of thousands dead, flies, smell. They no. I mean, you see the cities are demolished, not just hundreds of buildings. So what I saw is, is something I hope is not going to happen, but it's something beyond scary. This is why when I saw this one, I saw videos how the earth is moving, jumping up and down, which is really big. I mean, 7.8 is not a joke, but still the one I saw is really bigger. Barth, I answer you. There's no such a thing. I answered you. I said I don't know a story about Muhammad. He thought his neighbor is an angel. You are talking about Muhammad claiming that the angel come to him in the image of his boyfriend, Dahya al-Kalbi. So you are making a mistake. I answered you already. Maybe you were asleep. And maybe because you are not there, I will repeat the reference here. There we go. Actually, where is the translation here? They took it off. It doesn't say in English. It doesn't say he came in the image of Dahya al-Kalbi. They took it off. Oh, here we go. Actually, it says here. So this is not his neighbor. Dahya al-Kalbi is the boyfriend of Muhammad. Aisha, she said that we were jealous from two people, Dahya al-Kalbi and Salman al-Farisi. Muhammad, he spent the whole night with them. Each one alone, individual. All right, I answer your question. Don't repeat again. Do we have any Muslim? Any Muhammadan? In Islam, there is many cloning. Cloning is a major part of Islam. An angel, a shaitan, his name is Al-Abyad, he cloned Jibreel, and he gave Muhammad satanic verses according to Muhammad. Jibreel, he cloned Dahya al-Kalbi, and he came to Muhammad in the image of Dahya al-Kalbi. Jesus was cloned by one of his disciples, so they put him in the cross. And there is many other stories, but here you notice how we can trust anything then. If Jibreel the angel was cloned by Shaitan according to Muhammad, that means Shaitan, he can clone anything and he can come to us as anyone he wish. So how Muhammad can confirm that the one he was seeing always was an angel? We have a lady, her name is Samaya. Samaya. I'm wrong? I'm wrong about what, lady? I don't know. You can call me and tell me how wrong I am. You know what I'm saying? If Shaitan, he came to Muhammad in the image of Jibreel, that means Shaitan, he can claim the identity of any person. He can claim the identity of Muhammad or Isa, Musa, Abraham, Allah. Right? So how we can trust Islam then for anything? Because as you see, Jesus was not Jesus, it was a fake Jesus. Jibreel was not Jibreel. Once he was cloned by the devil, and Jibreel himself cloned a person, his name is Dahya Kalbi. So how we can trust anything we see? Any Muslim have an answer? We know when the Shaitan, which is called the white, came to Muhammad in the image of Jibreel, how come Muhammad, as a prophet of God, could not recognize that this is Shaitan? And now how we can trust that every time Muhammad was seeing someone claiming to be the angel Jibreel is not Shaitan? Any Muhammadan? Nobody. What do you think? I heard other Muslim tell this story, so I'm not wrong. It's not about how many Muslims they tell the story. You know, everything we have a proof for it. Your books. You will answer me tomorrow? Okay, tomorrow will come, inshallah. This is why you Muslim, you never answer anything. The religion of inshallah, and Allah never, if Allah himself, he cannot answer, how you would answer? Look, the question is, the simple question is, they ask Allah, how many sleepers in the cave? Was Allah able to answer? No. I mean, look how simple the question is. You do not need to use your hand. You can use your leg. Call me. What hand? You speak from your foot? Call me in Skype. Her hand is hurting now. Come on, she cannot answer. Pray to Allah, He will heal you. I mean, the Muslim, they say, it's crazy. As an example, Muhammad, he told them, if you recite the chapter of, you know, the one about the magic, أعوذ بالله, you know, برب الفلق من شر ما خلق, blah 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 blah, or النفاثات في العقد, blah 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 blah. Okay, and then Muhammad himself, he was under black magic according to Muslims. So how this guy, he have the medicine, and himself he could not have a solution? So I tell you how you can fight it, yet you yourself, you are infected with it. 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 You are inf Does that make sense? Look at this chapter, the Muslim Decode chapter. I find it one of the most funny, stupid, silly statement can be written by God. قل, I take refuge by Allah, the Lord of the daybreak. What is that? The Lord of the daybreak? Hey Muslims, Allah is the Lord of the daybreak? What if before that moment he's not the Lord of that time? Very silly statement. This guy just trying to make a rap song. Me have no meaning. What the Lord of the daybreak? Well, I am the Lord of the afternoon. Hey guys, who wanna be the Lord of the evening? If there's any one of you is interested to be the Lord of 7-Eleven? What is this? This is God talking? This guy is just making things up from evil of what he created. But what the heck? You are the one who create evil, and you are asking me to seek refuge by you from your evil? So the virus came from the laboratory of Allah. So what we do now? We seek Allah against his virus. How smart is that? And then from the evil of darkness, and by the way, this is false translation. Here it says, وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبْ. غَاثِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبْ, the penis when stand up at night. And we showed that many times from their books. This is about the penis. Aisha, she come to Muhammad, she wanna have sex. Muhammad is an old man, his private part is not working no more, he is sick, he is dying. Muhammad, he claimed, when Aisha, she start playing with his hair, he's saying, I seek refuge by Allah from the evil he created. He's trying to find an excuse why he can't have it. And I challenge any Muslim to say, I'm lying. Who want to do it? And you will see the Muslims answering my lies. It doesn't say that, CP. Well, I have it. I have it. Thank you, Muslim. You write everything. We have it documented by you. We have it documented by you. This is God. And then what? Muhammad, he claimed that his penis is not working because somebody blew in the knot. That's happened, my friend. Somebody blow in the knot, your penis is gone. And then we find the proof of that in the hadith too. Aisha, she said, the Prophet, he was under the effect of a black magic for etc. time, to the point he start imagining himself having sexual intercourse with his wife. In fact, he did not. Do you see it? So Muhammad, he made a Quran claiming that the reason his penis is not working because there's an evil of witchcraft by the knot, somebody blow knot and his penis and his brain and everything. Muhammad imagining. Listen carefully. This is not a dreaming. No. All of us, we dream. All of us, we dream. But we wake up, we know it's a dream. Muhammad, he think that the imagination he see is true. So now we have Shaitan who become Jibreel. We have Muhammad himself, he is hallucinating. He think what is fake is true and what is true is fake. Even his sex have no witnesses. And the wife proved that. The guy did not sleep with us. So how we can follow a man even his sex is false? You know, when the demon, when a man, he was infected with demon, the demon, they went crazy inside the man. And the Messiah, he ordered the demon to go out of the man, and they jump into pigs, right? So Muslims, what is inside Muhammad? Muslims don't believe in demon. They believe in what, as you say, fictions, magic. So how Muhammad tell you eat 7 ajwa, recite the chapter of this and that, and then you will fight magic. And then we find that Allah sent 2 angels, as you see in the story here. One of them is Jibreel, to find a solution. A Muslim called me once, and the debate is in the internet. He admitted that it took Allah 12 months to open the knots. Every knot, the black magic guy, he did it 12 knots on Muhammad. It took Allah 1 year to open all the 12. 1 knot a month. You see how powerful Allah is. So according to Muslim, Muhammad was under black magic for a year. 1 year Muhammad, imagining things is not true. So how we can trust the guy for anything he saw? How many verses and how many Quran he delivered during the time he was under the black magic, as you Muslim claim? Which I believe is not true. I mean, there's nothing called black magic. And as long as we are talking about black magic, another stupid story in the Quran proving Muhammad to be stupid and false. Harut and Marut. Allah, he opened a school of magic, sending 2 angels. Their name is Harut and Marut. They came from Armenia, obviously. Any Armenian here? My friend, you have your part. Your legions from Armenia, they are working here. Muhammad, he copied them as usual. He is an ear. Chapter 9, verse number 61. He's an ear. Anything he hear, he put it in the Quran. So here, the old legend that there is 2 angels came from the sky sent by God. They open a school of Harry Potter, and they make a, and they start selling the broom and ring, and make stuff like you wear them, you control people, you say some magical word like, let me control you, all of you, as long nobody is making donation, thanks to Allah. Then the room, Sankaroom, the broom, may they go and make a donation from the room. And now you will see everybody, suddenly he became generous. When everybody is cheap, let us see if it's working. Take a beer. Make a who is a Muslim want to make a magic on me? Make magic on the leaders of the country and the world. Control them, man. Once I went to a store. They are selling voodoo. I was it was in a beach area. No, I think it was Thailand or Philippines. I forgot. Philippine. So the guy, I told him, he said, how I can help you? I said, well, I have a problem with my mother-in-law. He said, yeah, I know, I can't tell, I know your story. The guy now, he claimed that his magic connection is working. He said, really, He said, yeah, I know she's causing you problems. I said, yeah. So what do you think? He said, I have a solution for it. I said, but by the way, I am not married. They fool the fool. If you are a fool, you're a fool. So you want to play with me? The guy, he said, okay, we got a fool customer. We will sell him some stupid things, bones, and that will stop his mother-in-law from bothering him. The second he said, I have a problem with my mother. He said, he knew everything. He knew everything happening to me, everything. And then after that, I said to him, by the way, I'm not married. Everybody start laughing. And then he said, okay, it's time to go for, lunch. We are closing, Voodoo. Voodoo. What a stupid people. Huh? Yeah. So, always in every time of Muhammad, now after a million years, there is somebody take advantage of the fool and the silly and the naive. And there's always naive people. They believe anything. You can fool them. like Joe Biden telling them the Republican, they want to cut the Social Security so he can scare the people, you know. He knew a lot of naive there, a lot of people are ready to accept anything. Just tell them I saw a Bigfoot in my backyard. Everybody will watch the video. Bigfoot in your backyard, yes, but nobody can see this guy Bigfoot. Nobody. But he's there, brother. He's there, and he's a Bigfoot, by the way, not small foot. It make a difference. So just come with a fictional story anytime, any century, even now in the time of technology, people will believe it. Stupidity is alive, and as long as a human being exists, stupidity is alive. There is people always will believe in any garbage you give them, and those are the ones who false men like Muhammad they are waiting for. And then you grow in a society teaching you the stupidity generation after generation, and then they make the stupidity holy, so nobody dare to question what is holy, stupid. And because nobody dare to challenge the stupid holy, otherwise you will lose your head, then every head will go down, accepting the stupidity as a fact. And this is what happened with Muslims. The second one of them, he questioned it, he is dead. There's one of the caliphate, he brought a big Muslim scholar. He tied him up in the day of Al-Adha, which means the day of sacrifice. And he said, today we are going to sacrifice not a sheep, not a camel. We will sacrifice this sheikh. Why? Because he said the Quran is created. Just for that. And he killed him, and he killed everyone who accept his teaching. The Quran is created. He's a Muslim. He believe in Allah. He believe in Muhammad. He believe in the Quran. But he believed the Quran is created. They killed the guy. Rashad Khalifa, a guy who come with the calculation of the Quran, which is nothing but wrong. I can prove it false in 2 seconds, and I did many times. What the Muslim did to him? They killed him just because he said something they don't agree with him. He have to take verses from the Quran to make the calculation, his calculation work. Rashad Khalifa too, he opposed the Muslims because they are worshipping Muhammad. There's a video, it's called Friday's Sermon of Rashad Khalifa. Go watch it. This guy, he said the Shahada, which is true. The Shahada of the Muslims today, and remember he's a Muslim, is nothing but polytheism, because they are associating Muhammad name with the name of Allah. And he said none of those Muslims is a Muslim. They killed him. I don't know if they were able to find who killed him, but obviously the one who killed him is a Muslim. He have access to his house easy because they found him dead in the kitchen without any break and entry into the house, which means the one who came is known. They knocked the door, he welcomed them in, and they killed him inside his house. The Muhammadan, they claim that there are people who believe in monotheism, but the fact anyone knows little bit of what monotheism is. Muslims are mushrikeen. They associate the name of their God with the name of their prophet. Not only they associate the name, they associate the knowledge of Allah with the knowledge of Muhammad. You will not find one hadith, the Muslim, they will not say Allah and his messengers knows best, or the opposite. He said, I replied, Allah and his apostle know best. Muhammad, he loved it. He loved to be praised, to be God. That's why his name is Muhammad. Muhammad means the praised one. Muhammad changed his name from Qasim to be the praised one. This is what Muhammad means. So if Muhammad is the praised one, who is praised to? Who is Allah? So Muhammad, he tried to replace Allah, to replace Jesus, to replace anyone to be worshipped, and to be the one to be worshipped. But because he's filthy, he knew that nobody will accept him if he say I'm Allah. So he made him worship him without saying that. So now every Muslim, when he pray on Muhammad. Any Muslim he pray, his prayer goes to Muhammad. Like when a Muslim he pray, his prayer should go to God. No, his prayer go to Muhammad. If you don't believe me, read. Among the most excellent of your days is a Friday. That's what the Muslims, when they pray, is a Friday, the gathering day. So invoke many salat on me, not blessing. This is a false translation. On that day, for your salat, not blessing again, will be submitted to me. Submitted to you? Muslims, your salah will be submitted to Muhammad? Even when he is dead, the Muhammadan, they say to him, but how our salat? Again, the translation is false. Look at in Arabic, it says salat. Any Muslim knows what salat mean. Salat mean prayer. فأكثروا علي من الصلاة فيه فإن صلاتكم معروضة علي. So make a lot of a prayer in that day on me, for all your prayer is submitted to me. Then they said to him, Prophet of Allah, how our prayer will be submitted to you when your body will be dead and decay? He said, oh, Allah has forbidden the earth from consuming the body of the prophets. And here you see how stupid the answer is, because what does have to do with the question? Guys, you understand what I'm saying? Are you dead or alive? Let us say your body is not decay, but aren't you dead? Do you understand how stupid he is even when he answer? And then the Muslims, when Muhammad he died, they did not bury him for 3 days and 3 nights. Because of this, he said that our body will not decay. Then we find in the hadith, Ibn Abbas, he said, ادفنوا صاحبكم فإنه يأسن كما يأسن البشر. Bury your friend, he stink like all a human, they stink. So the fraud of Muhammad exposed, he stink. And then when they buried him, because now they cannot wash his body, because his meat is coming out pieces, his body decay. So how they bury him? Without washing him. And the excuse is, no, he's a prophet, we don't wash a prophet. Until now, zero Muhammadan there to call us and to answer us. They thought he is the same as Jesus. He's trying to replace Jesus. You know. In fact, the last thing Muhammad he did before he died, just telling you how holy he is, the last thing he did before he died, he pissed. You see, when you are a person connected with God, you will feel your death is coming. You don't feel you want to piss. And Muhammad, he died in a very horrible, painful way. He was dying slowly. Even tons of hadith says he cannot even walk no more. He cannot even pray. He cannot move from